Hello. Let's take a look at the church as an institution and let us see if we can respond to certain questions about this reality of the church. Some Catholics really like a very visible church, a very institutional presentation of the church. They like to show a very structural, hierarchical presentation of the church. However, there are also Catholics who do not like this very institutional presentation of the church. They want to be more discreet. They want to be less visible. This can be a very difficult question. What exactly is best for the church? Should the church be so institutional and visible? Or should the church not be so institutional and not so visible? Well, on one hand, there are those who will say that the church must really show a lot of visibility. People should see many things about the church. Do not hide the church. People should see something of visibility of the church. So following the gospel principle, we do not put a lamp under the bed. We bring it out and make it shine in the dark. So the visibility of the church is like putting lamp and lighting up the dark. Church institutional visibility makes Christ and His message visible to the world. But then, on the other hand, there can be the position that refuses to emphasize the visibility and institutionality of the church. Some might say that they do not like too much visibility because it gives a picture of power and it creates a distance between church and world. Jesus came to preach about God's love and not about structures and institutions. So if the church really wants to be close to people and to society, then the church should be immersed just like all people and not distant and far in a very institutional and structured way. Now these positions make sense. If we think deeply enough, they really make sense and they can make us struggle a bit. What exactly is the best? Is it really an institutional, very visible church? Or is it a discreet and immersed church? Maybe the question is wrongly put. The problem with the institutionality and visibility of the church is not exactly with the fact that the church exists. The church, from the very beginning, was already institutional and structured. The church, already from the very start, needed to be visible to the world. So even those who want to be discreet and immersed in society, they are also within a structured and institutional church. There is no avoiding the institutionality and the visibility of the church. So maybe the real question is, how do we deal with the institutionality of the church? How do we deal with the very visible presentation of the church? The institution is in the service of the kingdom. It is a servicing institution. It is meant to serve. The church, as an institution, is meant to serve the gospel, the kingdom. So the aim of the institution is really the promotion of the kingdom preached by Jesus. So now we go to your assignment. Write a reflection essay, a reflection paper on a particular question. It is not going to be very difficult for you. So, we cannot avoid supporting the church institutions. We are part of church institutions. But we do not just live promoting and conserving institutions. Our goal is still in servicing the kingdom. Now, we all live within a particular area of the church. For you, you live in community lives and you live within particular institutions. Now, here is the question. Write an essay about it. Where in your community life is there really a promotion of the kingdom and not just a promotion of the institution? Where in your community life is there really a promotion of the kingdom and not just a promotion of the institution? Explain how this happens give concrete examples or one concrete example from your experiences while living in your community. We have discussed this in class, so it should not be very difficult for you. Thank you.